Hi everybody, it's Kim from Expressions of the Universe with your weekly wisdom for April 29th through May 5th. And so we are on the precipice of a full moon in Scorpio tonight, coming in around 8:58 Eastern Standard Time. And I'm in the middle of preparations to do a fire ceremony. What I'd really love to do is maybe kind of do a how-to with the fire ceremony, but I wouldn't be able to do that until later tonight and then post this maybe. What is the theme of the day with this full moon? So we have a sun at 9 degrees Taurus. 9 is all about actions. Taurus is about what we love and what we value, the material things in our lives. It's about the earth and the soil, the seeds that we're planting. Scorpio, complete opposite of that. That is a water sign. It will also be at 9 degrees, but in Scorpio. This is saying to me, be really cautious about arguments that you may have. Be careful of personal injuries, accidents. This could be, a little bit of a crazy, dangerous full moon. It will bring out a lot of emotions in us, so it's important that you stay really grounded and be in touch with your feelings over the next couple of days. You may have already experienced this whole entire weekend, because it is a very powerful moon. It's also really important that you be mindful of your feelings, because this is what we're manifesting. This is a really powerful manifesting moon. Taurus is the sign of manifestation. And what's interesting, tomorrow the sun will be at 10 degrees Taurus. That's a master manifesting day. So everything that you're doing today, the things that you're thinking about, the way that you're feeling, how you go to bed tonight, this is going to solidify what's going to be coming to you over the next year. So be really mindful to have good feelings, think good thoughts, put your power in motion. This is also, you'll see in the cards, a day to not actually act. Because of that 9 degree, we want to do that. 9 is also the ego. It's the path that we're on. It's endings. It's also the Aries energy. We just want to sit in contemplation over this entire day, maybe even into tomorrow, and get our heads and our hearts into a good place of where we want the rest of this year to go. So let's see what the theme of the week is going to be. Love, love, love this. This is perfect for the cards that I picked. This is perfect for this full moon, and it is the card of integrity. I know this came up a couple weeks ago. I told you integrity is one of my favorite themes, because this is about being authentic, being true, being real, getting real and true with yourself. You'll see this in the cards that I picked for not only today, but for this whole week. And this is about standing in integrity, because when we are not in integrity with who we are, with what we're doing, the place in this world that we're in, the lies that we're telling ourselves, you can't have any good manifestations, anything true coming to you when you're not standing in integrity and when you're not your authentic self. And integrity about the self is about being good with who you are, where you are, and not caring what other people think. You need to really keep other people out of your manifestations, because they will screw with it and mess you up. They'll, squash your dreams, so to speak. So the cards that I drew, I'm using Colette Baron Reed's Mystical Shaman deck, I don't know if you saw it on my Facebook, but Colette Baron Reed actually commented my first review of these cards, which I was thrilled about because I do own all of her decks. I find that they are completely amazing. They all resonate with me, especially this deck. With this full moon in Scorpio, you'll see that I have on my Smoky quartz agate, and I'm going to use Smoky quartz for this full moon in addition to moonstone, because this is really Scorpio energy to me. It's that darkness, it's the shadow, it's the mirror. This puts up protection. This will protect our dreams and wishes. So get yourself some Smoky quartz, use that. The first card that I drew, it's the Tree of Life. And what this is saying to me is we need to be deeply rooted in our life, in our dreams, but we also need to have our branches branching out into the upper world. This is about balance in your life. This is about not only not living in your head all of the time, or not being so grounded that you're just a robot, completing tasks and doing and doing and doing. This is finding that perfect balance of living your dreams and also getting them done. I will elaborate on this, tomorrow when I post this on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter. But the Tree of Life also says to me, this is time to plant our seeds and watch them grow over this time. When we're in perfect balance, everything will flourish, and we'll be able to harvest that in about 6 months. The next card that I drew is the Witness. This is about staying completely still. This is about not acting. I know that this full moon, this sun, both at 9 degrees, wants us to go out and do and do and do and act and try and make our manifestations work. But this card is saying it's time to just sit back and observe everything that's going on around us and watch things open up and flourish. And you'll start to see little signs of which direction you want to go in. This is about having patience and also the courage to just sit and wait and watch everything that is unfolding around you. The card that will come in on Thursday, because I do Lorelei's Pick Your Own on Wednesday, is the Hunter. Now, the Hunter is saying to me is this is about going out and getting what you want, but following your own path. So we're going to sit back and witness what is unfolding in front of us, and it will lead us in the direction to obtain the things that we want. This card also says it's okay if you come home empty-handed. Maybe now is really not the time for us to get the things that we want, and that's okay. You also don't want to take other people's leftovers, and you don't want to follow other people's roadmaps. This is about designing your own roadmap and going off in your own direction and having the courage to know that what you get, or what you want, will eventually come to you. This is also about not asking or taking more than you truly need. Some people are very greedy, and that comes to a completely different end within itself. And then the card that will come in on Friday is the Crow. I know a lot of you out there that follow animal totems like I do love the Crow. This Crow is speaking about truth. This is speaking about your truth, the truth that you tell the world, the truth that you tell yourself. This is about getting real with who you are. This is about getting real and truthful about your story, and forgiving yourself for saying, oh, okay, this was my story. And sometimes we tell ourselves and others stories to make our life seem a little bit better, or squash the mistakes that we've made in the past. This is time for you to forgive yourself and really start telling yourself and others the truth about who you are and what you are. And when we start speaking the truth about everything, and this is where that integrity card also comes into play, you will see that truthful things, things that are meant for you, things that should be coming to you, are going to start showing up in your life. Now, the one thing that I found really interesting about all of these cards, you see a full moon in this card. I also see an ammonite, you know, that swirl. We have tons of butterflies and what appears to be, it could be a full moon or a sun. I also see that up here in the Witness and also down here in the Hunter. So I think it's really interesting, the symbolism in these cards. We also have in this Hunter card, there's a bear, there's an elk, there's the hawk. And I'm going to talk about these animal totems this week. Also in the Witness, I see the elk, the caribou, or the buck in here. I also see the eye of all-knowing knowledge. So all of these symbols really resonate with each other. They're all perfect for this full moon that we're coming upon. Make your full moon wish list. Think about the things that you want to get rid of in your life that no longer serve. This is about truth. This is about integrity, finding your way and finding your path. With that said, full moon wishes and blessings to all of you. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more weekly wisdom from Expressions of the Universe.